Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we'll be traveling to Harris Neck National Wildlife Refuge in Townsend, Georgia. It's comprised of 2,824 acres. There's 6 freshwater ponds and other bodies of water. The other bodies of water are salt-based, so we have some salt marshes and tidal rivers. It is home to 342 species of birds, including rare and nesting birds. It's part of the Colonial Coast Birding Trail, and some of the birds that live there are wood storks, painted buntings, egrets, ibis, a whole bunch of different ones. There's alligators too. There's historical sites, hiking trails, and other recreational opportunities on property. And there's a junior refuge managers program for kids. They rent out binoculars, they'll give out badges and birding books and a certificate of completion, and best of all, it's all free. So why don't you come along with us and check it out. Here's a look at some of the brochures that we picked up before our trip. We have this little singular rack card, as you can see here, that had the directions and info on it. We got that from the Okefenokee Wildlife Refuge when we were there, and then once we got on site we picked up a trail map, which you'll soon see. Okay, so here we are at Harris Neck National Wildlife Refuge. It's our first time here, so we're going to go check it out.
Okay, the first thing on the list says no pets, so you're going to have to leave me at the gate.
That was bad.
Pretty sure. You've got a little small communities like these, you need a grocery store.
This is true.
All these people living down here, there's a grocery store nearby.
Alright, our first stop is the visitor center to grab a map. Okay, as you can see, they are well known, like we said, for their birds, mainly the painted buntings. Supposed to have lots of colorful birds here. And we can hear them already. I can hear some. We're here actually during the government shutdown, so the office isn't staffed right now, but we're able to get our trail maps, and this particular refuge is free to visit, so there is no interest fee to worry about anyway. Got our trail map here.
Oh, look at the wood storks. The wood stork babies.
Yes, they're supposed to be
just
near
as ugly as mama.
at Woody Pond, around that way. Alright, honey. Barber Landing, I think. Oh, Gould Cemetery is where some of the saltwater fishing is. But let's drive through and see what we can see. Alright, the first trail we're going to explore inside the Harris Neck National Wildlife Refuge is Bluebill Pond. There's no place to take your car down. It's a hiking trail, so this is the trailhead.
Even though clearly vehicles are driven down this route.
Yeah, that's the rangers.
Yep. For maintenance and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Probably could have gotten.
Probably. A lot of old wood. The trees. Maybe that's what we heard.
Yeah.
Could have been a deadfall. Oh wow, look at that. No telling what was living in there.
Now it goes out through there.
Yep. You see beaver? Oh yeah. probably.
Alright, around the corner you'll see them.
I saw little birds. Yeah.
Somewhat of a pond.
So, evidently this is Bluebill Pond. We've already seen some bird activity. Took some still shots. And like Michael mentioned, we're the only ones here, which is cool. Listen. We can hear more birds than we can see. Yep, I see them flying over there. Lots of ducks.
Yeah, little, probably bluebills.
There were some over here that I got from a distance as still shots. Let's see if we can get in closer. The zoom lens isn't all that great. Look, there remains eggshells. I'm coming. Okay. Look, guys. Baby gator. There's another gator.
They're little guys.
Yeah, they are. Oh, okay. We just ended up out on Woody Pond. Whatever it was, Blue Trail. Ended up over here. Okay, so here we are at Shellman Bluff. It's a fishing spot that is out in McIntosh County. I believe we're still in McIntosh, maybe Liberty County. And it is near the Harris Neck National Wildlife Refuge. We're stopping here because it has some picnic tables and an area over there where Michael can fish while I get our sandwiches ready. And then later we're going to head back into the refuge to do a little more hiking and saltwater fishing. Now I believe it is a tidal pool. We can go over here and check it out and see, or not tidal pool, but tidal waters, I should say. You can see it's a little flooded over here in this area. Well, you gonna try throwing a line in? No? Yeah, we'll quick do that then. Not satisfied with the fishing conditions over here? Okay. Guess those are private docks over there. Alright, well I'm gonna go get our sandwiches together, baby. Alright, we're back at the Harris Neck Wildlife Refuge, and there's this little trail that we're gonna go check out. It's right near the main entrance. Huh? Yeah. No, it's daylight use only.
Plus the gates are closed during the...
Okay, so you can fish over here. This is another little boardwalk that's near the front entrance. I'm going to check it out. Now, you can do saltwater fishing here in the salt marshes. So, we may bring the pole. Yeah. Alright, we are on the Wildlife Drive. It's a one-way car route that will take you to the different trailheads. So we are making our way over towards the airfield perimeter loop, where there is a goose pond, greenhead pond, teal pond, snipe pond, and some wildlife observation areas. Now, we just went around the airport perimeter. We're mainly getting a lay of the land for now, before we get out and hike again. We went past the other ponds. We're making our way to the boat landing, where you can do some saltwater fishing, and there's supposed to be a Civil War era cemetery there as well. There we go. Thomas Landing Loop, that's the one. Right, this is Thomas Landing Loop, and it eventually will take you to the remnants of a once very expensive mansion. It's part of a large mansion owned by
So when did that guy die?
I have it written in my notebook. I have to pull that out. So we've had our lunch. We got our snacks still. We're set up to do a little saltwater fishing at the Harris Neck Wildlife Refuge. You can see some birds roosting near a fishing spot. There are those white blobs way out there on the tree. Now, I just wanted to show you guys, he is there all over the fishing area all over the dock. Little tiny snails. We'll throw him back in the water. It did it? Finally caught one. Yay!
Caught a whiting.
Yay!
Hey, you want a edible whiting? Okay.
Listen to how loud the peeper frogs are. So as you just saw, in today's visit we tackled the Bluebill Pond and part of the West Woody Pond Trail. We did the loop. We just drove through. We didn't stop at all the different sites. We kind of mapped out where we're going to go the next time we visit. We checked out the Barber River Road and boat landing and took a quick peek at Gould Cemetery. We'll be back to show you highlights of all of those in future episodes. Our main focus for today was fishing. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, it is part of the birding trail that runs through our area. Our first stop in our series was the Okefenokee National Wildlife Refuge. We've been to all of these other places in the lower section here, but we had not been to Harris Neck, which is way up here. And there's a couple places up in there that we haven't been to that we'll be tackling later on this year. So we just wanted to give you an idea of where these places are on the map. And while we have the maps out, I just wanted to show you where we are in relation to everything. We are on the border of Florida and Georgia, so we are blessed enough to have access to a wide variety of fishing spots. And a lot of the areas that you'll see in our videos are centered over in this section here and over into here. But that'll just give you an idea of where we are positioned geographically.